I just feel like she had a lot of pushback when she announced she was coming out with a beauty brand. So I really hope that this foundation is kind of sticking it to the haters because this looks really good.
Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you can.
Hey Bursties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl STRASHME, and today I am going to be doing a review of the new Selena Gomez Rare Beauty collection. Now, the makeup community has been on fire ever since this was announced. Some people loved it, some people hated it, and today I'm gonna be telling you guys how I personally like the products. So stay tuned if you guys wanna see me create this look using the new Rare Beauty from Selena Gomez. They sent me their full line, so I should be able to create a full face of Rare Beauty today. I'm gonna be doing something really minimal, very Selena Gomez. My first step in my makeup routine is my skin. So I want to perfect the skin first, always make sure it's moisturized and glistening before I put any product on top of it. So the first product I want to introduce to you guys is the 4-in-1 Always an Optimist setting primer. If I can complain about one thing about this product, it is that I don't like the title. This setting spray is $24. This is supposed to prime, set, refresh, and hydrate your skin. So I always like to go in with these types of products first and last and during. After I hydrate, the next step is usually a moisturizer or a primer, and Miss Selena Gomez does have a primer. So this is the Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer, and it is $26. That's what it looks like. It does have a little bit of an illuminating effect. So this primer isn't wowing me. I've seen illuminating primers before, but I usually don't see them as a gel base, so that was really cool. So it's definitely giving me that classic gel, that tackiness that I usually really like in a gel. This is leaving my skin with a light reflecting finish, so that's nice. Usually I find that illuminating primers though don't have the effect that everyone feels like they should. Once you put foundation on, it pretty much just covers it up. So I really love this next product's theory because this is actually going to amp up that illumination. This is the liquid luminizer, and that's what it looks like here. Now, this seems like it's supposed to go on top of the makeup, but I like to put this underneath. I personally don't love liquid highlighters. I feel like they eat up foundation. I low-key, I'm struggling between using the products for how Selena intends them to be used and then using them how I normally would. If I was ever going to use a product like this, which I don't, I would put it on the high planes of my face first. So I'll literally highlighting underneath the skin before you put foundation on. All right, great. So now our skin is all highlighted. Now the next thing I would normally do is color correction, but Miss Selena doesn't have a color corrector, so I am gonna color correct the under eye with Dragun Beauty just really quick. Okay guys, now that I'm all color corrected, the next step in my makeup routine is foundation and concealer. So Miss Selena has both of those. So I'm gonna be using a shade that's too light for me, and then I'm gonna be using one that neutralizes it. That's more of a normal concealer shade that I would wear. And then I'm hoping that this foundation works out. It looks like a pretty close match. So this is the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation, $29. So the shade range is definitely inclusive. That's great. It says shake before use. There's a little ball in here too, if you guys can hear. It's a massive doe foot. Oh, I'm actually living for this. There is a foundation brush that comes with this, so I am gonna apply it with this just because, you know, that's how it is instructed to do. This is definitely giving me Fenty vibes, Rihanna vibes. Oh, that looks like it's gonna be spot on. Definitely feels thin. Spray the setting spray with the foundation because that's how it's supposed to work the best together. Okay, this is blending out really easy. Okay, I'm all done applying the foundation. I don't really have anything bad to say, to be honest. I love the way that it looks. The foundation match was even spot on. It looks so good. I am impressed. I didn't have low expectations, but I just feel like she had a lot of pushback when she announced she was coming out with a beauty brand. So I really hope that this foundation is kind of sticking it to the haters because this looks really good. The shade that you just saw me use was 360W in the foundation. I love this brush. The brush was really easy to apply. I love that it fit just perfectly onto my face. It was really well thought out. I love the design. This is a 10 out of 10 from me. The next step in my makeup routine is typically my concealer. I have 2 shades. This one says it's 340C, and then this one says it's 360W. But like, I feel like obviously this one is pinker, and this one is described with a C, so that to me means cool. So that confuses me a bit, because if I was shopping online, I would definitely choose cool. So we're gonna go in with 340C first. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This doe foot is kind of like a little witch's broom almost. Okay, so now we're gonna color correct this orange, or at least neutralize it. As I'm working this into the skin, it does seem soft. Now that the color is all neutralized, I'm gonna go in with the actual shade that I think I am, which is 360W. So the liquid concealer is $19, which I don't think is too bad. Actually, the prices are pretty good, I feel like. But I do like how it kind of like spatulas it outward. And then it's definitely kind of like fitting a little cuter right there. I like that. The applicator is my favorite part about this concealer. So this is going on top of one layer of concealer. And I'm using kind of a dabbing motion, as you guys can see. This brush is really similar to the foundation one. So one thing I'm noticing, this concealer is very, very, very like oily. It's not like drying down. It feels wet, it feels slippery. I wonder if this is gonna like set itself. Again, there's no powder in her collection. That is terrifying. It looks like it's gonna be just like a mudslide all day. I'm gonna leave the concealer in its natural state. I'm not gonna baby the product into submission. I'm gonna let it do its normal thing for what it was designed for. I personally hate the concealer. I'm so sorry, Selena. Like, it's a no for me so far. So hopefully my mind gets changed. So the next thing I wanna do are brows. She does have a brow pencil. This is it. It is double-ended, so one side twists off and is a brow gel. This is in the shade Soft Black, and then this is the pencil. This is what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and do some eyebrows. I am doing my eyebrows a little bit differently nowadays. I'm always switching it up, but I am gonna use the kind of the pointier end of this and just start to create hairs and shapes. Holding this, it does feel a little bit bulkier than normal. It does not take much pressure at all for this to go on. Okay, do you guys see this corner right here? So this is the product, and it's so soft. It just like completely rounded itself out. Now that I'm realizing this product is so soft, I'm realizing that it's not a brow hair flicker. It's definitely more of like a shadow. I can't help but feel like this is like an eyeliner. It's like almost like an eye kohl. I guess I'm also then questioning the whole concept of the product then, because the way that it comes out is angular. So why would it be angled if it's just gonna be soft and round out? It's leaving my eyebrows a little splotchy. I'm afraid to put pressure because of how soft the product is. To anybody that needs to like add brows, to me, I overcorrect my eyebrows, but this product so far would not be what I would choose to do that. What I will say is it's getting the job done like fast. It's definitely quick. So do you see how I'm getting this kind of crayon effect, this Crayola crayon effect? That is bothering me immensely. I'm gonna use the second end of this product now, and hopefully this comes in and really reinforces the way that this is supposed to work together. So this is the brow gel. What I would normally do right here would be to fix the depth and definition. So I'm gonna go in with an angle brush and try really hard to work this out. The eyebrow gel has like kind of locked my eyebrows into place. It's already settled. So that would be great if you loved it, but I don't. I'm just gonna do my next step, which is what I would normally do, would be to clean up the imperfections like with concealer. So hopefully that kind of saves the eyebrow. I actually really hate these eyebrows. Like, that is so 2016. I hate this technique that I'm having to do, like cleaning up on top. I'm so happy this is not sponsored because I hate the brow products. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you guys. The next thing I wanna do is jump into the eyeliner. This is how it comes out. That's what it looks like. So I have faith in the eyeliner. It does look really, really dark, and I do actually personally love the multiple tiny little bristles put together to a pinpoint like this. Like, I don't really know what to call this style of brush. So I'm gonna do a juicy wing, just a signature wing style, so that I'm not leaving any room for error with the way that this liner works. The eyeliner is $19 and typically that would be okay, but in this case I don't support it because it doesn't do what it says it's supposed to. If I bought this liner for $19, I would want it to ensure that I'm buying what it says it does. I would pick this liner because it said matte in the title, and that to me is misleading just using it. I thought I loved it, but having matte in the title really killed it for me. You guys saw the quality of it and you saw how it applied. I do think this is a luxury liner. I just don't think it does what it says. So that's all. The next step in my makeup routine is lashes and mascara. Obviously Selena doesn't have either of those, so I'll be right back with both of those on the eye. Okay guys, I am all done. I did lashes, contour, and mascara. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my brows are getting further and further apart as this video goes on. I'm trying to stay level here because I'm actually kind of pissed. Like, this makeup is not going great. First thing I think is annoying is the eyebrows. The second thing I think is annoying is the fact that I had to set the concealer and it's still not set 100%. That's annoying. Because you guys know, as concealer wears, like the more powder you put on, the worse the creases get. And I also don't feel like it's covered a lot. Like you can still see dark shadowing, like almost like an undertone of gray. And I put 2 layers of the concealer on. But we're going to stay positive. We're gonna stay steadfast. The next step in my normal makeup routine would be highlight and blush at this point. So she does have both of those in the collection. So I'm gonna be using them. We're gonna go in and we're gonna put this on top of the foundation. This is what I did not wanna do in the beginning, but if you insist, you know, let's just go. Hopefully it does not eat it up. Okay, so I did blend it out with my finger instead and it didn't move the product. That's great. All right, so the next thing is the blush. This is what the blush looks like. So the blush retails for $20. I have a lot of faith in liquid blushes. I feel like they're a very simple product to use and you really can't get it too wrong. I just do like 3 little dabs and I build up from there. So we're just gonna do a dab here, here, and here, here, and here, and here. And then I'm gonna take the foundation brush and I'm just going to slowly start to dab that up. This is the shade Love, so I love the shade of Love. Very easy to blend. It does start to settle. This one's a little harder to blend out. As you guys can see, it's like staining. So that's what you want to do. Probably do 1 cheek at a time with this. And a little really goes a long way with this. So I do like this. I do like this product. Okay guys, I am back after lunch. I took a little break. I had a conference call and it's been about an hour since we stopped filming. So I just wanted to update you guys and show you where we are at. The next thing we are going to move on to are the lips. Now I'm actually excited about this. So this is what the lipstick looks like. Actually a lip balm. This is $16. And then it looks like this is a lip souffle matte lip cream. These are $20. Usually when it says cream, I don't expect the product to dry completely down like a matte lipstick, but it looks like it's probably going to set itself in some way or another. So I'm gonna use this as a primer and I'm gonna put this on first. I'm gonna moisturize the lip. Pretty. This feels really nice. And it smells like vanilla. I'm gonna dab a little bit off and then go in with a lip liner. This is not a part of the Selena Gomez collection, but this is just a staple liner. I just wanna really make sure that this looks cute. Okay, so I have my lip liner on and I'm about to go in with, this is the shade Fearless, and we're gonna go in and put this all over the lips. Okay, well this is interesting. The formula really feels like a tube lipstick in a liquid form. I can't really describe it to you, but definitely like a mousse, but it feels good, like butter, like a cocoa butter or something. I like the color. I love the formula, actually. It's not gonna dry down, I can tell. It stays on the lips, but it doesn't seem to like move around, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just thinking about transfer. I'm thinking about wearing it out to events. I'm thinking about the holiday season coming up. I'm thinking about masks. I'm thinking about all of the things that might move this around, and it's not making me feel like it's gonna stay and last all day. So I guess it's just not that type of a product. I would definitely wear this lipstick though if the right circumstances presented themselves. Okay, you guys, that is it for the Rare Beauty and STRASHME Selena Gomez makeup line review. That's it. Yeah, this is the final look. It like looks like this. You guys saw what I loved, you guys saw what I didn't love. I guess I would give the collection based on the products that I've used, I would say like 5 out of 10 to be honest. Like it was like a 50% for me. Overall, this collection is for the girl that likes light minimal makeup products to do more work for you versus you actually doing the work. I can tell this is user friendly. I would describe it as innovative. I would say it was different. I would say that they're testing boundaries and they're trying new things, but they're also keeping, you know, the oldies but goodies present. I would definitely categorize the formula of this as like dewy, light, buildable, one of those kind of moisturizing collections. I think this would be great for anybody that likes minimal makeup or has even like textured skin. I think that you can find something that you love. There were some things that I did like. I really loved the foundation. I love the packaging. This is actually a great product. I love a good setting spray. I'm disappointed that they didn't have any powders or anything to like combat the concealer. The reason I didn't use this is because this is a touch-up like compact. Like there is a powder puff that does come with the collection, and this is supposed to be powder infused, but this specifically is placed in here, and this is supposed to be in your bag. You know, that's not a everyday lifetime supply of powder to me. That's a temporary on the go one. It's a brand new collection, so hopefully that all of these concerns will be appeased with their next launch. I'm so sorry to all of the fans. I'm sorry to anybody that really wanted, you know, to hear something amazing about this collection, but there was nothing super crazy awesome. Like anything that was innovative, I feel like kind of had a bit of a fail. STRASHME recommends the foundation. I love the brush. I would put the primer in there because I love a good primer, and this one wasn't like bad. It just wasn't super like impressive, but they work together, so I always like to do like this. I hope you guys aren't too disappointed. Definitely subscribe if you like this video. Comment down below how you felt about the review, if you use the products, if you feel differently. You can follow me on all of my social media. I am at STRASHME on all of my social media except for Twitter. I am STRASHME with 2 E's on Twitter. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get updated every time I upload a brand new video. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time.
Don't you know that you're beautiful just the way you are?